Yo, what's good? Happy Wednesday, everybody. August 13th, next to name Amolytics. I'll give a little recap of yesterday, then we'll move forward. I went 3 for 5 on the top five. I believe Marsh and Seager sold there. Philly did nothing against Singer. He was a gem. And then Seager just didn't get it done against DeScalafini. So you have that. And then we did have a home run that top five, being Manzardo. Naylor came through as well. I thought he was going to get a home run, but he didn't. And then Soderstrom, the Athletics, also came through. So 3 for 5 there. And then our home run pick, Chisholm did not get a home run there. Hit a triple, 110 off the bat. Just missed. I think it went 375 maybe. Um, so he didn't get it there. Um, Nobody in that top five did, honestly. Then we went 7 for 10 on hits, with two homers being Bregman and Manzardo, who I mentioned. But moving forward, I'll speak to the top five today, and then the home run pick that I like, and then we'll also I'll have the top 10 and top five on my IG at Next Gen Analytics. So if you want to see those lists, please go follow that account. First up, I like Brandon Lowe of Tampa Bay, going against again of the Athletics. Again, really struggles with lefties. Lau has been hitting quite well. Has 5 homers in his last 4 homers. My bad, 4 homers in his last 7 games. Um, and then just in this series alone against the Athletics, he has 2+ hits in both the first 2 games of this series with the extra base hit. And both of those going against Ginn, who struggles with lefties, giving up a batting average close to 300 there against lefties. Lau is probably the most dangerous hitter in that Tampa Bay lineup, as well as he's the best left-handed hitter they have as well. So I like him at the top of that lineup. I think he's batting number 2 or 3 there against right-handed pitching. Next up, I like Pete Alonso of the Mets going against Carrasco. Carrasco's been horrible. Cincinnati got to him. Miami got to him. I believe Miami had maybe 11 base runners, 6 earned there, 1 home run. Cincinnati had somewhere near 9 base runners, 3 earned maybe, and then a home run as well there. Is prone to giving up home runs, so if you want to look Alonso power here, you can. He has been hitting for power recently, just broke that Mets record for the most home runs in team history. Had 2 home runs yesterday, along with a double. The game prior to that had 2 doubles, and the game prior to that had a home run. All 6 of his yeah, 6 of his hits in these last 3 games that went for extra bases. So he's someone that you can take for power here. Carrasco, as I said, is prone to giving up the home run. He wouldn't really have a spot on the MLB roster if Atlanta's starting rotation wasn't, depleted. So I expect the Mets to get to him here. Game they need a win, against a rival at home here. So I like him. And then I'm going to stack that, being I like Nimmo of the Mets. I believe as a team they'll get to Carrasco. He struggles with the left side as well. He gives up more power to the right side, and he has a 303 average there. I want to say an ISO of maybe like 240-ish to righties, and then he also gives up an average to lefties being 302. So I expect Nimmo to get to him. I'm not going to say Nimmo has been batting quite well. As a team they've been bad, but as I said, I believe this is a game that they need to win. Nimmo just had 2 hits, 1 home run on over the course of last night's game. So I expect him to get involved, as well as the top 4 of that lineup to be active on today to get that offense going. Next up, I like Mookie Betts. Mookie's in LA against the Angels, going against Hendricks, who struggles with righties, has reverse split, struggles with righties a great deal there. I was looking at the righties in this, Dodgers lineup that are more than capable to get to him, being Betts, being Will Smith, being not Hendricks, but Hernandez, Pages. So they got some capable righties in there. Betts, it hasn't been the best year for Betts by any means, but over the course of this past 7 games, has 4 games of 2+ hits. I believe he's seen the ball better. He's trying to right the ship before you get into playoffs here. And this is a good matchup for him at the top of the lineup, batting second there behind Otani. So I like him here as well. And then lastly, I like Barger. Barger is going against Horton of the Cubs. Two things about Horton: struggles away and struggles against lefties. Barger's getting a half a day here, being that they're giving him the DH spot at cleanup. So I like him too. And some of those lefties at the top line of Luke's. You got Leper Fiddle, even though he's towards the bottom of the lineup, and then Barshall. They got some capable lefties in there. Barger, has had a great year this year, and him getting off his feet. He's normally in right field or at third base, so excuse me, gets to get off his feet here, and go against someone who's struggling with from the left hand side. So those are my top five. In order, I do like Lowe, Tampa Bay, Alonso, New York, Mets, Mookie of the Dodgers, Nimmo of the Mets, and then Barger of Toronto. That's my top five there. Home run wise, I'm going to go Lowe of Tampa Bay. I'm going to double back there what I was speaking to previously. Hitting the ball quite well. Gets, again, to bat in this AAA ballpark against someone who's struggling with lefties. I believe, this is a spot for Lowe to get, active. active. Again, is allowing a 287, almost 300 ISO to lefties, along with, as I already mentioned, that they're batting for average too. So he's giving up average and power. Great spot for Lowe. In this AAA ballpark, I expect him to take advantage of it. And then, in this series finale against the Athletics. But that's my top five. That's my home run pick. If you want to be notified when I post, please subscribe and turn on your notifications, like, comment, share. Let's get this money. Let's go.